On behalf of the Lee County Sheriff's Office and the Lee County School District, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Do the Right Thing ceremony for the month of March. I'm Tony Schall. I'm the director of the Do the Right Thing program, and we are so delighted that you're joining us here either in person in the school board chambers or if you're watching us on the Lee County School District's YouTube channel. Welcome. We have some phenomenal stories with these great kids behind me to share with you today. But before we get started, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, today led by Aubrey Goodrich.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the United States, to America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Excellent, Aubrey. Thank you. I want to begin today's ceremony by acknowledging the School Board of Lee County. Board Chair is Sam Fisher, representing District 1. Vice Chair is Jada Langford Fleming, who represents District 6. Melissa Giovanelli represents District 2. District 3 is represented by William Ribble. Debbie Jordan represents District 4. Armor Persons represents District 5, and Vanessa Chaviano represents District 7. Also, our superintendent is Dr. Denise Carlin. We appreciate all you do for our student recognition program. Let's have a round of applause for the school board and Dr. Carlin. And to my left, and representing the Lee County Sheriff's Office today, and Sheriff Marcino, and helping us hand out our awards and trophies today is Lieutenant Sylvester Smalls with our Youth Services Division. Lieutenant Smalls supervises the school resource officers that are in all of our schools, keeping all of our children safe. So again, let's hear it for Lieutenant Sylvester Smalls. Also, our personnel today that are volunteers that helped everybody get seated and gave out their book bags. They are members of our civilian support unit. Rich Catania, Norm and Linda Parker, John Beans, Linda Morgenstern, and Amy Wilson do a phenomenal job in making this all possible. Let's have a round of applause for Rich, Norm, Linda, John, Lisa, and Amy. Also, you can't see them because they're working behind the scenes today. Dave Alexander, Adam Wright, and Adam Hodjost with the Lee County School District. They are working the cameras, the sound, and the lighting today. They're also, as I mentioned, live streaming this ceremony on the Lee County School District's YouTube channel. Thank you to Dave, Adam, and Adam. And we have to mention the support we get from our business community is second to none. They do a phenomenal job in making these programs possible. Our principal sponsors are Lee County Electric Cooperative, or LCEC, and Alliance Financial Group. It's their generosity that allows us to hold these ceremonies and to spotlight the great things the kids behind me do. How about a nice thank you to LCEC and Alliance Financial Group? And just a minute ago, I mentioned at Lee County School Board. This afternoon, we're fortunate to be joined by board member Debbie Jordan, who represents District 4. She was first elected to the school board in 2018 and then re-elected in 2022. She's a small business owner and has lived in Lee County for more than 40 years with children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren that have or are currently attending Lee County Public Schools. Let's have a warm welcome for board member Debbie Jordan.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to say thank you so much. This is an honor for me every time I come here to do the right thing and listen to the amazing stories of our children. We always hear about the bad things, but when it comes to all the good things that happen, it seems to be silence. So today we're going to celebrate these children. We're going to celebrate you because you raised these children. So thank you again, and thank you for allowing me to be here.
Thank you, board member Debbie Jordan. All right, without further ado, it's time to honor the students behind me. our Do the Right Thing winners for March. First honoree this month is Jasper Kimbrough. Let's have a round of applause for Jasper Kimbrough. Come on down, Jasper. I know you're here somewhere. There he is. Just walk up in between them. There you go. Jasper attends Varsity Lakes Middle School. His principal is Dr. Chevanese Anderson Thomas, and school resource officers are Deputy Mitchell Doherty and Deputy Brandon Aristide. And will those with Jasper please come up front and we'll share his story. Are you with him?
No, I'm his dad.
Come on. Jasper is an 8th grader at Varsity Lakes Middle. He was nominated by teacher Kathleen Taylor, who writes, Jasper is an upstanding student who recently saw another student in need. During an incident at school in which another student felt in an unsafe situation, Jasper ran to the nearest adult, which was me, to get help. Due to his quick thinking and bold bravery, his classmate received the help that she needed. In the classroom, Jasper is nothing short of exemplary. He is always eager to answer questions. He also loves to share facts that he has learned that connect to the topic that we're discussing. Recently, Jasper took it upon himself to work closely with one of the monolingual students in his class. He used Google Translate to ensure his classmate understood the assignment. Jasper is an excellent student, and I'm honored to have him in my classroom. Jasper, we are so happy that you think of others first. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says thank you and keep up the great work. Adrielle Louisant is next. Let's have a round of applause for Adrielle Louisant. Adrielle attends Varsity Lakes Middle School, where she is in the 6th grade. And will those with Adrielle please come up front? Adrielle was nominated by teacher Sarah Azam, who writes, at the start of every class, I conduct a dress code inspection that adheres to the Varsity Lakes expectations. A part of the dress code for our school is that every student has their ID badge on a lanyard that needs to be visibly worn around the neck. This ensures all staff and administration can identify each student, which is important for the safety and security to everyone on campus. One day during my 3rd period class, 2 students did not have their ID badges, claiming they had lost them. The cost to obtain a new badge is $1. When I asked the students if they had $1 apiece to replace their badges, both replied no. Adrielle raised her hand at this time, and when I called on her, she stated, Miss Azam, I have $2 that I can give them so they can go to the office to get new ID badges. My first thought was, what a great act of kindness for Adrielle to offer her help. I explained to the 2 students that they were expected to pay Adrielle back the next day. Adrielle responded, no, Mrs. Zam, they don't need to pay me back. I want to help them out so they don't get into trouble. I was in such awe that I had no idea how to respond. I can tell you that Adrielle always spreads positivity among her classmates and will be successful in anything she pursues in life. Adrielle, that is high praise from your teacher. Thank you for your compassion and your kindness. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Okay, Logan Lyle is next. Let's have a round of applause for Logan Lyle. Thank you. Logan attends Sunshine Elementary School. His principal is Aaron Brandow and school resource officers Deputy Rodolphus Hall. And will those with Logan please come up front? Logan is a fourth grader at Sunshine Elementary. Teacher Brittany Benjamin writes, I'd like to nominate Logan for the Do the Right Thing Award for his honesty and integrity. Recently, while chatting with me in the hallway, Logan found $20 on the floor. Without thinking twice, Logan immediately handed the money to me. His clear thinking and strong moral compass are truly commendable. Logan demonstrated not only a sense of responsibility, but also an instinctive commitment to doing what is right. His actions reflect character we should all aspire to, and I'm incredibly proud of the decision he made in that moment. Logan, when it comes to kindness and doing the right thing, you are way ahead of the curve. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Judy Crockett is next. Let's hear it for Judy Crockett. Judy attends Sunshine Elementary, where she's in the second grade. And with those with Judy, please come up front. Yeah. Judy was nominated by teacher Kristen Flintoff George, who writes, while on her way to class, Judy found a golden bracelet outside our building. Instead of keeping the bracelet for herself, she immediately brought it to my attention in hopes of returning it to its rightful owner. This act of honesty not only shows great character, but also exemplifies Judy's respect for the personal property of others. Judy's actions remind us that integrity is always the right choice, no matter how insignificant the situation may seem. Excellent work, Judy. Your teacher also tells us your smile can light up a room. Keep being that shining star in your school. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Aubrey Goodrich is next. Let's hear it for Aubrey Goodrich. Aubrey attends Sunshine Elementary, where she's also in the second grade. And will those with Aubrey please come up front? You guys might as well just stay here, right?
I know.
Teacher Kristen Flintoff George writes, Aubrey is an outstanding example of integrity, kindness, and perseverance in our class. Every day she puts her best foot forward, whether it's completing her classwork, helping others, or cleaning up our classroom. What truly sets Aubrey apart is her unwavering positivity and the encouragement that she offers to others. She consistently lifts up her classmates, and if she sees someone struggling, she's always there with kind words of support. Aubrey brings a warm energy to our classroom, making it a place where everyone feels welcome and encouraged to do their best. Aubrey, that's so cool that you're always there for your classmates when they need you. Keep it up. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Ariadna Vargas is next. Let's have a round of applause for Ariadna Vargas. Ariadna attends Sunshine Elementary and is in the 5th grade. And will those with Ariadna please come forward? Teacher Bill Morris nominated Ariadna and writes, Ariadna reported a potential threat to our school administration and school resource officer. The potential threat was posted in an online chat. Thanks to Ariadna, the situation was investigated and resolved before it could escalate into something more. Ariadna embodied the principle of, if you see something, say something. I'd like to add that Ariadna brings a positive spirit to school each day. She is caring and thoughtful towards her classmates and always follows our model at Sunshine Elementary, which is be safe, respectful, and responsible. Ariadna, we are so proud that you are keeping your school a happy and a safe place. Congratulations. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Hillary Arostegi Rodriguez is next. Let's have a round of applause for Hillary. Hillary attends Sunshine Elementary, where she's in the 4th grade. And with those with Hillary, please come up front. Hillary was nominated by teacher Lori O'Hara, who writes, Hillary has been an excellent Sunshine Scholar this entire school year. She works hard, keeps her materials organized, and tries to help others. In fact, in recent weeks, she has upped her organizational assistance in the classroom. Without being asked, Hillary has taken responsibility for organizing the bins that hold our clipboards and whiteboards. This is certainly an improvement over many students simply tossing their materials in the bins haphazardly. When I thanked her for being so helpful, Hillary told me she wants to make sure that nobody gets hurt by tripping over something left on the floor. I was impressed with Hillary not only being helpful, but because she's doing it out of concern for her classmates and their safety. That kind of consideration for others is admirable. I am very proud of Hillary's compassion for others and her willingness to actually work to fix what she saw as a possible problem. Hillary, we're so happy you're being proactive so others don't get hurt. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Dwayne Thompson is next. Let's have a round of applause for Dwayne Thompson. What school do you think Dwayne attends, everybody? Dwayne's a 5th grader at Sunshine Elementary, and will those with Dwayne please come up front? Teacher Alyssa Vega writes, during 5th grade lunch, a shy student took the first meal they saw in the school lunch line. The student then told Dwayne how they were too scared to ask for the meal they wanted. Dwayne then decided to give the student his own lunch with the item the student wanted. Dwayne did not care too much for the lunch he traded for and decided to go without lunch that day. He sacrificed his lunch so his friend did not go hungry. This is nothing new for Dwayne, as he is always looking out for his classmates and friends. Dwayne showed the true meaning of doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Dwayne, you made a big sacrifice that day. That's called leading by example, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is proud of you. Antonio Moncada is next. Let's hear it for Antonio Moncada. Antonio attends Sunshine Elementary and is in the 5th grade.
I think it's the last one.
Will those with Antonio please come up front? Antonio was nominated by Amy Thompson, who writes, Antonio comes to kindergarten parent pickup every day to help assist with the more than 100 students who need to be safely walked to their parents' vehicle. He is always respectful and responsible. Recently, Antonio noticed something suspicious happening in one of the parent pickup rooms and immediately told the adult in charge, who then notified administration. He was calm and did not bring attention to the incident so as to not scare others. This was the perfect example of see something, say something, and Antonio executed it perfectly. We appreciate all he does to keep the little ones safe, and especially on this day when he did the right thing. Thank you, Antonio, for being such a great young man and for keeping our kindergartners safe. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says, great job. Next up, we're honoring 3 students together, Mara Sanchez, Dennis Lara Perez, and Marina Martinez Lugo. Let's hear it for Mara, Dennis, and Marina. Mara, Dennis, and Marina are all 5th graders at Mirror Lakes Elementary. Their principal is Amy Boback, and school resource officers Deputy Fabian Brown. And will those with Mara, Dennis, and Marina please come up front? Teacher Shayna Papp writes, Mara, Dennis, and Marina have given up their mornings when they could have gotten their own work done or just socialized with their friends. Instead, they volunteer in my 2nd grade class to work with our Spanish-speaking students. The girls have incredible patience and have come up with creative ways to help our Spanish speakers understand math concepts in our classroom. They take this job very seriously and make sure to tell me in advance when they won't be able to make it. The girls always ask if there was any other way that they can help. I'm so proud of them, and they are making such a big difference for our 2nd graders. Mara, Dennis, and Marina, excellent work. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next, we're going to honor another trio of excellent students, Alyssa Sanchez, Yanalyn Morales, and Marion Arthur. Let's have a round of applause for Alyssa, Yanalyn, and Marion. Hey, Rich, is that other student here? No. Is that, no? No? Okay. The girls attend Gateway Elementary, where they're all third graders. Their principal is Cherry Gibson, and school resource officers, Deputy Dennis Guerin. And will those with Alyssa, Yanalyn, and Marion please come up front? Teacher Nancy Rossi writes, in our third grade classroom, we have welcomed additional students who need a little more support. The girls have embraced our new friends and have been instrumental in making them feel welcome. A warm greeting, an encouraging word, or a small act of generosity, that's what we see from these three girls on a daily basis. They offer guidance and support without judgment and help their peers grasp challenging concepts. Because of Alyssa, Yanalyn, and Marion, their classmates feel safe, respected, and empowered to succeed. Young ladies, your dedication is second to none, and we're so appreciative of what you do. Thank you for doing the right thing. Jesus Cardona Ramirez is next. Let's hear it for Jesus Cardona Ramirez. Jesus attends Manatee Elementary. His principal is Dr. Jeff Spiro, and school resource officer is Deputy Max Pico. And will those with Jesus please come up front? Jesus is a kindergartner at Manatee Elementary. Teacher Jessica Feit writes, I am so happy that Jesus is part of our classroom. He is always eager to lend a helping hand for me and his peers. He comforts his friends when they are feeling upset and lets me know when they need my support. Jesus also displays excellent behavior in class. He is a great listener and follows directions. He loves to participate and answer questions. He completes all his classwork, and he puts forth his best effort in everything he does. His positive attitude and bright smile make him truly a joy to have. Jesus, let's see that bright smile. A little shy today. That's okay. Keep on doing what you're doing, Jesus. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Mary Angel Mershon is next. Let's hear it for Mary Angel Mershon.
Oh!
Peter, you got it in the wrong order. I got got Mary Angel,
And then Peter?
and then Peter. Yes,
Oh, okay.
Peter's next. Mary Angel attends Manatee Elementary, where she's in the 5th grade. And will those with Mary Angel please come up front? Teacher Diane Palumbo writes, I'm nominating Mary Angel Mershon for the Do the Right Thing Award for her outstanding kindness and dedication to her friend who speaks very little English. Mary Angel translates and reads to her friend to make sure she understands what we are doing in math and science class. Because of Mary Angel's assistance in class, her friend has improved in her assignments and her test scores. I am very grateful to have such a smart, kind, respectful young lady in my classroom who is such a good friend and inspiration to others. Mary Angel is a blessing. That's wonderful, Mary Angel. Thank you for being there for your friend. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Peter Leacock is next. Let's have a round of applause for Peter Leacock. Peter attends Manatee Elementary, where he's in the kindergarten. And will those with Peter please come up front? Peter was nominated by teacher Jessica Fite, who says, Peter is such a joy to have in my classroom. His ingenuity and eagerness to learn is so wonderful to support. He is a great friend to everyone and is always willing to help others with their work. He puts so much effort into everything he does. Even when he becomes frustrated or overwhelmed, he is able to advocate for himself and continues to try his best and work hard. Peter always follows directions and encourages others to do the same. His kindness and polite demeanor always make my day. Peter, you are very mature for a kindergartner. Thank you for always doing your best to help others. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Dylan Lopez Soto is next. Let's have a round of applause for Dylan Lopez Soto. Dylan attends Manatee Elementary, where he's in the 5th grade. And will those with Dylan please come up front? Dylan was nominated by teachers Jessica Sievert and Alicia Santos, who write, we are incredibly proud to recognize Dylan for his outstanding kindness, leadership, and dedication to his classmates. When a fellow student needed assistance due to a broken collarbone, Dylan stepped up without hesitation, helping the student throughout the school day. Dylan also supports another classmate who requires the use of the elevator each day, demonstrating his willingness to assist others in every way possible. Beyond his acts of kindness, Dylan consistently goes above and beyond in the classroom. He is dedicated to doing his best every day, setting an example for others with hard work, compassion, and responsibility. His actions reflect true leadership, and he continuously makes a positive impact on those around him. Simply put, Dylan is an exceptional student and an even better person. Dylan, that is so great to hear. Keep up the great work. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Tonica Felix is next. Let's have a round of applause for Tonica Felix. Tonica attends 6 Mile Charter Academy. Her principal is Andrea Lane, and school resource officer is John Lindholm. And with those with Tonica, please come up front. Tonica is an 8th grader at 6 Mile Charter Academy. Her school resource officer, Deputy John Lindholm, writes, Tonica discovered a concerning note in a school notebook and immediately reported it to the school administration and the Lee County Sheriff's Office. As the investigation developed, Tonica played a crucial role. Her demeanor and composure were instrumental in maintaining calm in the school. Outside of the incident, Tonica has always been a positive light to both her friend groups and administration. Tonica is an incredibly smart person with ambitions and goals to succeed in life. Tonica, it took tremendous bravery to do what you did to keep your school safe, and all of us are very proud of you. Up next, we have Maria Flores Medina. Let's have a round of applause for Maria Flores Medina. Maria attends Athenian Academy Charter School. Her principal is Doug Couveron, and school resource officer is Deputy Britt Smith. And will those with Maria please come forward? Maria is a 6th grader at Athenian Academy Charter School. Her school resource officer, Deputy Britt Smith, writes, Maria comes to school each morning with a smile on her face, ready to tackle the day. She is always respectful and helpful to me, her teachers, school staff, and classmates. Maria is a true model for all of our students since the very first day of school. She has demonstrated great leadership throughout the school and in her classroom. She is bilingual in English and Spanish and has helped translate for other students so they can better comprehend the day's lessons. She is always willing to go that extra step to lend a helping hand. Maria truly has a heart of gold. Maria, thank you for leading the way at your school. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Jeremiah St. Tellis is next. Let's hear it for Jeremiah St. Tellis. Jeremiah attends Athenian Academy Charter School, where he is a 3rd grader. And with those with Jeremiah, please come up front. Teacher Devin Chenault writes, Jeremiah is smart, compassionate, kind, and studious while always addressing people politely and respectfully. He has a great personality and character and exemplifies true leadership. Each and every day, Jeremiah does the right thing. For example, Jeremiah will show proper line expectations, help his peers prepare for the day, and assist in the classroom, even when he's not asked. I'd like to share with everyone one of the most impressive acts. One day when my classroom was being used as the dismissal classroom, it was left in an appalling shambles. When all the other students had left, Jeremiah asked if he could stay behind in order to help clean up. It was so thoughtful of him to do this. Jeremiah is so mature and is always concerned about others. Thank you, Jeremiah, for being a deep inspiration and outstanding role model for others. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Eliel Ventura Hernandez is next. Let's have a round of applause for Eliel Ventura Hernandez. Eliel attends Spring Creek Elementary. His principal is Jillian Fiora, and school resource officer is Deputy Matt Milligan. And with those with Eliel, please come up front. Intervention specialist Morgan Bono writes, Eliel is a fourth grade student at Spring Creek Elementary. The grade level is departmentalized so that he has two teachers and his class switches throughout the day. When it was time to switch from reading to math class, Eliel found money under a desk. Without hesitating, he immediately gave the money to his teacher. Regardless of the amount of money, he made the right choice by turning it in to an adult. Eliel's teacher was able to go to the other class to find out whose money it was. The money was then turned over to its rightful owner, thanks to Eliel. He has a kind heart and works hard every day. He is a joy to have in class and at our school. Eliel, thank you for being a leader and doing the right thing. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Amber Ortega, I don't believe was able to make it. Amber Ortega. All right, we'll do a private Is she here? Is Amber Ortega here? Okay, we'll do a private ceremony for her at her school at a later date. And that brings us to our final winner this month, Jasliana Francois. Let's have a round of applause for Jasliana Francois. Jasliana attends Lehigh Elementary. Her teacher is principal is Jackson Morgan, and school resource officer is Deputy Shane Nelson. And with those with Jasliana, please come up front. Jasliana is a third grader at Lehigh Elementary. Dean of Student Discipline Monica Peterson writes, one day at lunch, Jasliana was sitting and chatting with her friends when she noticed the boy sitting across from her struggling. She realized he was choking on his lunch and quickly got the attention of the adult in the cafeteria. Jasliana explained to the adult afterwards that the boy plays around at lunch often, but she knew he was not playing this time by the way he was acting. Without Jasliana's quick thinking, her classmate could have been in serious trouble. In the classroom, Jasliana is a hard worker and always tries her best. She has many friends and is very loyal and protective of them. She is quick to stand up for what she believes is right, and she will alert her teacher if there is a conflict or if peers are having difficulties. Jazliana, we are so glad that you are there to help your classmate during an emergency and that you always stand up for what is right. Congratulations. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. And that's a look at our winners for March. Take one more look at them, everyone. What a great group, right? Let's give our students one big final standing ovation.